Good morning, everyone. Welcome. Well done for being there. Today is Friday, and we're going to do a slow flow, an easy flow. So to start, as always, we're just going to get in connection with the breath, with some gentle stretches. Start noticing how is your body feeling. Sitting in a comfortable position. Good, and then find that easiness, however it is, using props if you want under your hips, a block, a cushion. Relax your shoulders, align the spine, gently close your eyes, and start noticing your breathing. Lengthening the breath slowly. Making sure the forehead is relaxed. The eyelids are soft, and the gaze is up towards that third eye, or at least towards the tip of your nose. Lengthening the spine and the neck from the top of the crown of the head. Feeling the neck long, the shoulders relaxed, the jaw relaxed. And these few moments would help us to get into a nice, slow breath, so the body can get the information in a better way. So the body can function in a better and easier way. As a reminder, if at any point your mind gets distracted when you're trying to connect with the breath, you can count your breaths, bringing the balance between the inhale and the exhale. Perhaps 3 counts is enough. Inhaling for 3 and exhaling for 3. Breathing also through the abdomen and then the chest. And with the next inhalation, bring the palms together at the level of the heart, pressing gently, bringing the chin towards the chest, gaze up. And we start with a gratitude practice. Again, choosing 2 new things that we want to say thank you for. Activating appreciation. And then set your intentions for this practice. And your intentions for your day. And with the next inhalation, keep the palms together and raise all the way up towards the ceiling. Chin up, head back. And exhaling, spreading the arms through the sides, lowering down, bringing the chin to the chest, aligning the spine. Relax the shoulders, arms relaxed on your laps. Breathe in deeply. With a few blinks, so open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you for joining. So today we're going to do some flow, easy flow or gentle flow. The first position that we're going to do is cat-cow, which is linking two positions into a sequence. So bring yourself on tabletop, hands under the shoulders, knees under the hips, relax the shoulders. Good, and then from here, soften the elbows and bring the chin up, tailbone up. And then exhaling, pushing against the mat, bring the stomach in, chin to chest. Focus on the movement of the spine, inhaling and exhaling. But also focus on the movement of the scapula, of the shoulder blades. Exhale. Protecting the neck. So rolling the shoulders back with the inhalation and fully back with the head afterwards. Exhaling. Linking the breathing with the movement, following your own rhythm. Exhale. And one more inhale. And exhale. Good, and then come back to the center and bring the big toes touching, the knees nice and wide. Sit back on your heels, bend the elbows, resting on the floor, and chin resting on your palms. Looking up, allowing the chest to relax. For that, we need the knees as wide as we can. Otherwise, the thighs would stop, our abdomen to come lower, our belly. Make sure the jaw is relaxed. Good, and then stretch the arms all the way out and bring the elbows off the floor. The hands open, shoulders width apart, and then looking down towards your toes, allowing the neck to be hanging free, stretching the shoulders, the arms, the spine. Good, and then inhaling and walk back with the hands. Bring the knees together. And from here, we come again on tabletop, just as a preparation for downward facing dog. So tuck the toes under. Make sure your feet are hip width apart to make it more accessible. And then bring the hips high. One step forward with both feet. And then soften the knees, bring the shoulders align with the ears. And then remember to tuck the toes under on tabletop. Activating the core. And for everyone else, lifting from the hips, relaxing the shoulders, lengthening the spine, but without creating tension on the upper back. Shoulders relaxed. Good, and then we bend the knees and walk back with the hands, coming to a forward fold. And then bring the arms towards the sides, bend the knees, upper back parallel to the floor. And inhaling, bring the palms up and start coming all the way up. Keep the knees soft, palms up. And then exhaling, lowering the arms through the sides. And standing up. Even when we're standing up, remember about the grounding with the activation of the toes and the knees slightly soft. Feeling the muscles of the thighs, the legs, the glutes, the core engaged. So we come towards the top of the mat, sideways, bring the hands on your hips, relax the shoulders, soften the knees, and inhaling, open the legs nice and wide, about the length of one of your legs. Make sure that the heels are aligned and bring the weight forward. Toes active, thighs active, and hips slightly forward and lower down. That way it would be easier to reduce that arch on the spine. Shoulders back and down. Good, and then inhaling, bring the arms towards the sides. And try to keep reaching towards the sides with the shoulders relaxed, stomach in, feeling the strength of your legs. Breathe in slowly, making sure the jaw is relaxed. Good, and then from here, we're going to bring the palms towards the front. And we're going to lean towards the left side, stretching the right, keeping the hips square and just moving the top of the body, the upper body. Arms very active, the top one pulling towards the ceiling, the bottom one trying to reach the floor. Just look towards the front. Breathe in slowly. Get one more round of breath. And then inhaling, coming back towards the center. Bring the hands on the hips. Bring the right foot in and the left foot out. Keeping the hips towards the front. Good. And then inhaling, bring the arms out again. Good. And then bring the palms towards the front. And then we lean towards that same side, left side. Breathing slowly. Feeling the toes active. Good, and then inhaling, bring the arms up, bend the left knee, bring the palms down and look towards the middle finger. Make sure that the glute of the back leg, right leg is engaged. So there's the same weight in both legs. Keep breathing, keep extending the arms. Good, and then Parsvakonasana variation. So rest the lower arm on your thigh with the palm up, so the triceps are active. Inhaling, bring the right arm up. Aligning the shoulders, so always trying to lean slightly towards the back with that top shoulder. Keeping the toes active, the legs strong. And the right arm very actively coming up. If there's any pain, you can always bring the hand on the hip. If the arm becomes tired, that's also fine, but try to keep the shoulder towards the back. Good, and then from here, we're gonna bring the right hand all the way down, bring it towards the inside of the foot and the left one on the outside. Tiptoes with the back leg and lower your hips as much as you need to, but try to have the knee straighten and off the floor. Now, some of the weight is on the hands, and we feel the stretch on the back of the left thigh, on the hip, on the groin. Keep breathing slowly. Good, and then drop the back heel or the right heel, and then walk with the hands through the middle. Bring the left foot in, and then slightly in, so feet parallel to each other. Stay on the middle. Bend the knees to gain control with your legs, and bring the hands on your hips. Spine is straight, bring the stomach in, and come all the way up to standing. Good. So keeping the feet towards the front, inhale and stretch the arms out. Good. And then the palms towards the front. Good. And then we lean towards the right, lengthening the left side. And notice the difference from activating the arms, trying to reach to the ceiling and to the floor. It kind of makes the position feeling a little bit more lighter, reducing some of the weight on the legs. Good, and then inhaling, coming back towards the center with the arms, bringing the hands on the hips. And then left foot is slightly in, right foot out. Make sure that the heels is still aligned, otherwise just modify it gently. Keeping the knees straightened, but slightly soft. Inhaling, bring the arms to the sides. And then the palms towards the front, and then leaning towards the right leg. Inhale and exhale. In flow sessions in this kind of practice, even though it's a slow practice, there's a good opportunity for you to try to remember what is it that we did on the other side, trying to improve memory. Good, and then inhaling, coming back towards the center and bending the knee, bringing the palms down, warrior two, look into the middle finger. There's a tendency in warrior two to lean forward. Make sure that the ankle and the knee are aligned, and hips and shoulders as well. Spine as straight as you can. So try to bring the shoulders towards the back a little bit more. And keep the stomach in, both feet active. Breathe slowly. Good, and then bring the lower arm towards the thigh, and then the other arm up. Breathe slowly. Sometimes a slow flow can feel more intense than a faster one, but it's important, I believe, to get the alignment and the breathing, and then we can start speeding up. Good, and then bring the hand on the inside, the other one on the outside, the tiptoes of the back leg, and bring some control with your arms to reduce some of the weight of the legs. Feeling the stretch, making sure there's no tension on the shoulders. Breathe slowly. Good, and then drop the back heel, and then bring yourself back to center with the hands. And from here, align the toes parallel to each other, soften the knees, bring the hands on the hips, and stay there. So the spine is going to be as straight as possible by bringing the stomach in. Big space between ears and shoulders. And keep the knees slightly bent. And once you have the control and you feel the strength on your legs, then perhaps try to straighten slightly, but always keeping the knees slightly soft. Breathing slowly. And with the next inhalation, bend the knees, lower the hips down, and coming up to standing, bending the left knee, inhaling, coming towards the top of the mat. Well done. So now let's open up our hip width apart, and with the left foot, we're just going to rotate the ankle, but massaging also the ball of the foot. And then change direction. Good, and then change legs. Right leg in one direction. And the other direction. Very good. And then from here, we're going to come again on the top of the mat, bringing the hands on the hips, opening wide. Good, and then bring the right foot in, the left foot out. And this time, bringing the hips towards the front, bend the knees, lower the hips. Bring the hands down. Bring the shoulders nice and active, the chest, the glutes, feeling the grounding on your feet, but also the rooting from your hands, from your fingers. And with the next inhalation, bring the palms towards the chest, palms together in prayer position. And inhaling, raise the palms up. Breathe slowly. Making sure the shoulders are relaxed, the arms align with your ears. Warrior one. One more round of breath. And then lowering the hands down towards the chest. And then opening the hips towards the front. Inhaling, stretching the arms all the way out. Looking towards the middle finger, which would be warrior two. And then we're going to do reverse warrior. So bring the left palm up and then allow yourself to lean back. Arms is still very active. Looking up. Breathing slowly. Keep the front knee bent, right on top of the ankle. Good, and then exhaling, coming back to warrior two. Aligning the spine, bringing the shoulders back. Engaging the glutes. Good, and then from here, bring the hands on the hips. Straighten the left foot. Bring that foot slightly in and the right one out. Bringing the hips towards the right foot, bending the knee. Good, and then rooting with your arms. Shoulders back and down. Engaging the glutes. Breathe slowly. Good, and then with the next inhalation, bring the palms together at the level of the heart. Pressing gently the palms, wrists and elbows aligned. Keep the engagement of the left glute. Inhaling, bring the arms up, warrior one. Make sure the eyes are soft, the jaw relaxed. Good, and then inhaling and open towards warrior two. So hips towards the front, stomach in, arms towards the sides, looking to the middle finger. And try to bring the hips forward, the stomach in, aligning the spine a little bit more, knee 90 degrees. Good, and then from here, bring the right palm up, and then exhaling, arms leaning towards the back, reverse warrior. Keep the balance between both legs. Make sure there's no weight on the left hand. Keep reaching towards the ceiling. One more round of breath. Inhaling, coming back to center, straightening the front leg, bringing the hands on the hips, and bringing the feet aligned towards the front. Bend the left knee and come towards the front. Well done. And now bend the knees one at a time. Breathing slowly. Good. And from there, grab your blanket to have near you. We're going to do some side twisting from the floor, and then we get into our savasana. Because it's a gentle movement, if you don't want to disturb the body very much, you can start covering yourself up now. We're going to start preparing for our savasana. I think it's perhaps a little bit easier. And then lay down, bend both knees one at a time to lengthen the spine, chin to chest. Good, and then bring the knees towards the chest, squeeze them, feel the spine lengthening, chin towards the chest. Breathe slowly. And then bring the knees together and roll towards the right side with both knees, twisting from the spine, and the left shoulder is trying to reach towards the mat, extending the arm, palm down, looking towards the ceiling, but gently close your eyes. Jaw relaxed. If you want to deepen into the twist, you can just allow the chin to go towards the left shoulder. Keep the eyes closed, the gaze up. And start slowing down on your breathing. And inhaling, bring the knees towards the chest, squeeze them closer towards the chest to keep them as high as you can as you bring the knees towards the left. Right arm stretched out. And actively trying to reach with that right shoulder blade towards the mat. Breathe slowly, gently. Good, and then inhaling and bring the knees back to center, and then stretch the legs. Body covered with the blanket, legs nice and wide, arms also away from the body, palms facing up. Eyes closed, gaze up. And allow your breathing to become free. Feeling your body more and more relaxed. Keeping the attention on your breathing and your gaze up. Enjoying the present moment. And starting to learn to notice how to create that sacred space where nothing can disturb you. And then gently start wiggling your toes and your fingers. Breathing deeply. Inhaling, bring the feet together. Bend the knees. Placing the feet on the floor one at a time, lengthen the spine. Keep your eyes closed and the gaze up, and gently roll onto your right side or left side if you have low blood pressure. Relax the jaw. When you're ready, use your arms to come up to a sitting position. Spine straight. Relax the shoulders. Lengthen the spine. And inhale and bring the palms together at the level of the heart, pressing gently. Closing the session with one Om, it's a way of union. When you're ready, inhale deeply. Om. Inhale and exhale. And keeping the palms together, next inhalation, bring the thumbs towards the third eye for the right thoughts. And exhale. Inhale and bring them closer to the mouth for the right word, the right say. And exhale. And inhale and bring them closer to the heart center for the right feelings and compassion. And exhale. And with a few blinks, open your eyes. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you for joining. Thank you for your practice. Well done. Have a lovely weekend. And I will see you on